2025, the year planet Earth broke the thermometer. We often talk about the weather, the heat waves, the sudden downpours, the unusual mildness of a winter day in Canada or anywhere across the globe. But what if these fleeting moments aren't just weather, but pieces of a much larger, more ominous puzzle? What if the year we are living through right now, 2025, isn't just feeling warmer, but is on the precipice of shattering global heat records, sending ripples across every aspect of our lives? For decades, the scientific community has been sounding the alarm. We've seen the charts, heard the projections, but the abstract warnings of yesterday have morphed into the undeniable realities of today. And the data from 2025, even as it continues to roll in, paints a truly concerning picture, one that demands our immediate and unwavering attention. Let's ground ourselves in the science. For over 140 years, scientists, notably those at NASA's Goddard Institute for Space Studies, have been the Earth's meticulous record keepers. Their exhaustive analysis confirmed what many of us felt in our bones. 2024 wasn't merely another warm year. It was unequivocally the hottest year on Earth since global record-keeping began in 1880. The annual global average temperature soared to an astonishing 1.28 degrees Celsius, or 2.30 degrees Fahrenheit, above the mid-20th century baseline of 1951-1980. This wasn't a random spike. This wasn't a statistical anomaly. It was a clear, disturbing progression. 2024 eclipsed the previous record set just the year before in 2023. But the truly unprecedented aspect was the streak it marked. 15 consecutive months of record-breaking monthly highs. From June 2023 through August 2024, every single month shattered its previous temperature record. Imagine that. Over a year of relentless, escalating heat, month after month. It's a streak that defies historical precedent. To truly grasp the significance of these numbers, we must look to the past, to the pre-industrial era, between 1850 and 1900, before humanity's large-scale industrialization began dramatically altering our atmosphere. Compared to that baseline, 2024 was approximately 1.47 degrees Celsius, or 2.65 degrees Fahrenheit, warmer. And here is the critical, stark reality. For over half of 2024, global temperatures exceeded the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. This 1.5 degrees Celsius mark isn't just a number on a chart. It's a vital guardrail, a universally recognized limit enshrined in the Paris Agreement, an international pact designed to prevent the most catastrophic impacts of global warming. Breaching this threshold, even temporarily, signals that we are treading precariously close to tipping points, to irreversible changes that could redefine life on Earth as we know it. The gravity of this situation is underscored by voices from the highest echelons of science and governance. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson, whose agency is literally responsible for exploring the cosmos, has forcefully articulated the urgency. He's drawn direct lines between these escalating temperatures and the very real consequences we're experiencing. The devastating wildfires that rage across continents, the increasingly extreme and unpredictable weather patterns, and even direct threats to vital NASA infrastructure. When the head of our space agency highlights immediate threats to facilities right here on Earth, you know this is no longer a distant concern. And the insights from leading climate scientists paint an even more unsettling picture of our accelerating trajectory. Gavin Schmidt, the director of NASA GISS, has offered a truly stark comparison. Earth, he states, is now halfway to Pliocene-level warmth. The Pliocene epoch, for context, was a geological period approximately 3 million years ago. During that time, global temperatures were consistently much warmer than today, and critically, sea levels were significantly, dramatically higher. We are, in essence, rapidly hurtling back toward a climate state that our entire modern human civilization has never, ever experienced. So, what is the undeniable engine driving this relentless increase? The comprehensive scientific analysis points to one culprit above all others: human-caused emissions of greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide concentrations, meticulously tracked by GISS, have now reached unprecedented record highs, hovering around an alarming 420 parts per million. This isn't theoretical. This is the direct, measurable consequence of our choices. The burning of fossil fuels for energy and transportation, the widespread deforestation that removes nature's carbon sinks, and various industrial processes that release these heat-trapping gases into our atmosphere. Now, some might point to natural phenomena like El Niño, a recurring climate pattern that temporarily warms parts of the Pacific Ocean and influences global weather. And yes, El Niño events can contribute to short-term temperature peaks. But here's the crucial distinction, one that scientists are absolutely unequivocal about. These natural cycles do not alter the clear, underlying, long-term warming trend. They're like adding small ripples on top of an already surging tide. The fundamental driver, the force pushing the tide higher and higher, remains human activity. And let's be absolutely clear, this isn't just NASA's conclusion. This isn't a single voice crying out in the wilderness. Independent assessments from esteemed organizations across the globe, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, in the U.S., Berkeley Earth, the United Kingdom Meteorological Office, and the European Copernicus Climate Change Service, have all independently confirmed NASA's findings. This widespread consensus view among the world's leading climate institutions underscores an undeniable truth. The past decade has, without question, been the warmest on record. The report's warning is not just a projection, it's a stark trajectory. This warming path, fueled by our continued emissions and even influenced by factors like reduced cloud cover, will only continue to intensify. We are staring down the barrel of more frequent and severe heat waves that threaten lives and infrastructure. We face heavier and more extreme rainfall events leading to devastating floods. We will see accelerating sea level rise encroaching on coastal communities and a heightened risk of environmental catastrophes. The science is definitive. The only viable path to avert the most catastrophic outcomes is a drastic and immediate curbing of greenhouse gas output. This isn't an abstract scientific debate. This is about our homes, our local communities, our food security, our health, and the very future of every living thing on this planet. But here's the crucial point, the beacon of hope. We possess the knowledge. We have the technology. And critically, we have the collective capacity to shift this trajectory. It demands a truly global effort, a profound commitment from individuals, from governments, and from industries worldwide to transition away from fossil fuels and embrace genuinely sustainable practices. Your role in the future. As 2025 continues to unfold, let this be a resounding wake-up call. Let the undeniable scientific consensus guide our actions. We stand at a pivotal crossroads with a rapidly closing window to choose a different future. The record books are being written, yes, But whether 2025 ultimately claims the title of hottest year is secondary to the urgent, undeniable message it sends. The time for decisive climate action is now. Number 1, educate yourself and others. Don't let this knowledge stop here. Share this video. Seek out and disseminate information from reputable sources like NASA, NOAA, and Copernicus. Understanding is the bedrock of meaningful change. Number 2, embrace sustainable choices. Look critically at your own daily life. Can you reduce your energy consumption? Explore options for renewable energy providers. Support businesses committed to sustainability. Every choice, no matter how small, adds up. Number 3, advocate for change. Your voice matters. Contact your elected officials at every level: municipal, provincial, federal. Demand strong climate policies, investment in green infrastructure, and ambitious emissions reduction targets. Join local climate action groups. Number 4, support climate science and innovation. Funding for research, development, and implementation of climate solutions is crucial. Support organizations and initiatives that drive scientific progress and technological innovation. And to summarize it all, what will our generation be remembered for? Will we be the ones who ignored the clear warnings, who prioritized short-term gain over long-term survival? Or will we be the ones who finally rose to the occasion, who took bold, collective action to secure a livable future for ourselves, our children, and all generations to come? The choice, as always, is profoundly, powerfully ours. Let's make a difference together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please share, like, and subscribe. And if we missed anything that should have been mentioned, please sound off below in the comments.